MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the... Now with the plate, Victor Robles, and he enters play. Today, currently fifth in the National League batting race. First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they finally got back into the win column with a victory last time out, but it had been a long time coming as they'd lost 8 in a row prior to that win.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Arturo, a drive.
Now the pitch. Game time temperature here at even 60 degrees. Now here's the pitch. Strike two taken, a fastball that clips the inside black. Perdomo is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty D, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate an 8 or a 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. With just a few games left to play, he comes into this one with a sizable lead in the home run standings.
And the way he's swinging the bat, I don't think anyone catches him. It's got to be a nice feeling stepping to the plate knowing you're going to end up a home run champ.
And he lays off for ball 1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. So that'll bring up Josh Bell, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Number 4 is there. And that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs. Stepping in, Eric Hosmer. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Kevin Light. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, that is not.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been breaking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now the 2-0. And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1. Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
First offering on its way. The 0-1 delivery.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Ball 1. Light, the runner at third. Doyne stands at second. No outs. Hit in the air to shallow center. Jenkins has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Coming to the plate now, Herschel Cuellar, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam. Now at the plate, Craig Ruffin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well behind that fastball. That's a swinging strike. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Next for the Mets. Top of the third set to get underway. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Victor Robles. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now the pitch. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Count remains 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Another try at 2-2. Hit hard towards center. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. The throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Now batting, left field, Arturo. Be a drive.
At the plate, Arturo Piedra, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Robles blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working. Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. Pitch out, nothing doing. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Popped up. Anderson waits on it. 1 down. 1 away now in the Washington third. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Here's the first pitch to him. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Now the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Runners on first with 1 down. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Settling in now, Kevin Blight. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Pitch is high. The throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Here's the 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the. Digging in for his second at-bat, Steve Doyne. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Hard hit ball to short. He's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
Digging in, Eric Campos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
But unfortunately, right at the shortstop for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Herschel Cuellar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lays off 1-0. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So that already their third double of the ball game. And this is a team that can indeed hit them in bunches, as we show you the league leaders in 2 base hits. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. Craig Ruffin is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
3-1 the count now. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Popped him up. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double.
Way to go.
So digging in now, Victor Robles. First pitch coming, here it is. And that misses, ball 1. Hot shot to third, fielded cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
And now for Washington, Arturo Piedra, a hit in 2 tries so far. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball 1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Frazier is underneath this one. And there's the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Francisco Lindor. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Josh Bell the next to hit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Jenkins is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Kevin Light. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And it's fouled away. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to left. 34 home runs now on the year, and the Nationals take a 2-1 lead.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Now back, second base.
Stepping in now, Steve Doyne, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
And there's ball 2 now.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Look
like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Campos. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Heading out toward shallow right. Mazara's under it, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last. Robbie Buckley is on to.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 16, Robbie Buckley.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Herschel Cuellar is in to start things off as he looks to the ball to start the inning. 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mazara's under it. And that's the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Craig Ruffin. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Victor Robles comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Hit hard on the ground to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The next 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up, one there. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the...
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Jackie Katnick been summoned from...
Leading off for the Nationals, the shortstop, Francisco.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Number 55, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Outside with that slurve of his. 1 ball, no strikes. Slurve swung on and missed there. It's 1-1. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Sharp ground ball to third. He's right there, and there are 2 away now. Light will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Too low, 1-0. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. The pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Nothing across here. Bottom of inning.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this.
Your attention, please. Now.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go is the second baseman, Steve Doyne. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Catch is made near the line. Here comes the runner from third. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a two-run game now. Ready once again, Herschel Cuellar. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
Ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. And that's the second out. Kirby Lintner will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 32, Kirby Lintner.
Inside with what looked like the slurve, 1-0. He'll come in here at 263. 8 home runs and a dozen RBIs. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the...
He's hitting for the net. Number 7.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Washington rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Craig Ruffin wins his 23rd of the year, number 61.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting off in the National League East, Craig Ruffin pitched well again and earned his 23rd win on the season, leading Washington to a win against the Mets, 3-1. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. In the standings, the Mets sit in 2nd place in the National League East division. They're over 20 games out of 1st. While the Nationals are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of 2nd place. The Atlanta Braves launched 3 home runs as they beat the visiting Marlins 5-1. The day, the Braves sit in last place in the National League East, out of 1st, while the Marlins are 4th in the division. They're over 20 games out of 1st. Aaron Judge dominated the game offensively with 7 runs driven in on 3 home runs, helping lead the Stros past the Phillies 8-5. As of today, he is leading the American League in round trippers. As of right now, the Phillies are in 2nd place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of 1st. And the Astros sit in 1st place in the American League West Division, a sizable 7 games ahead of 2nd. The Dodgers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 1-0. As of today, the Reds are in 4th place in the NL Central. They're 15.5 games out of 1st. And the Dodgers are in 3rd place in the NL West. They're 7.5 games out of 1st. The Chicago Cubs picked up 14 hits in total as they grabbed an extra innings win over the Brewers 6-5. Entering the day's action, the Brewers are in 3rd place in the NL Central. They trail by 8.5 games. And the Cubs are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of 1st. Tyson Marino got his 3rd win this season as the Pirates were winners over the Cardinals 4-2. At the start of the day, the Pirates are in second place in the NL Central, yet they currently lead the race for the National League wildcard. And the Cardinals are atop the division. They have a small half-game advantage. The Colorado Rockies put up 16 hits on the day as they stole a walk-off win in extras against the Giants 9-8. In the standings, the Rockies are in first place in the NL West. They have a small game-and-a-half advantage over second. And the Giants are fourth in the division. They're 15.5 games out of first. The Padres sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 7-5. Heading into the day, the Padres sit in last place in the National League West Division. They're 18.5 games out of first, while the Diamondbacks are second in the division, but they currently hold a spot in the NL wildcard race. The Toronto Blue Jays knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Yankees 7-4. It was their 7th win in a row. As of right now, the Blue Jays sit in first place in the American League Eastern Division. They are enjoying a 5.5 game advantage, while the Yankees are third in the division, 6.5 games back. The Rays smacked 15 team hits as they beat the O's in Baltimore 7-5. At the start of the day, the Orioles sit in second place in the American League East Division, yet they currently lead the race for the American League wildcard. And the Rays are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Chicago White Sox put together 10 total hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 7-1. In the standings, the White Sox are in third place in the AL Central, 13 games out, while the Royals are second in the division, 11.5 games out of first. Mike Clevenger earned win number 7 this season, helping the Indians to the win over the Twins 2-1. As of today, the Indians are leading the American League Central. They are more than 10 games ahead of second. And the Twins are fourth in the division. They're 13.5 out of first place. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Red Sox 5-1. Heading into the day, the Angels are in fourth place in the AL West. They're 13.5 out of first place, while the Red Sox are in fourth place in the AL East, 13 games out. Franklin Barreto had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, as the Mariners downed the A's 12-7. Entering the day's action, the Mariners sit in last place in the American League West Division. They're 15 games back, while the Athletics are second in the division. They're 7 games back. The Rangers starting pitcher, number 45, earned the 3rd W of his season, leading the Rangers over Detroit 3-2. They stayed hot with their 10th in a row. In the standings, the Rangers are in 3rd place in the AL West, 11 games out of first, while the Tigers are in last place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another. Digging in, Victor Robles. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matt. I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting, because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday, and somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Here's the pitch. And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game. So striding in, Garcia. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, D-Roll, this guy's been white hot all season long. Needs to pick the pace up, though. Second right now in average in the league.
I agree with you, Dan. He's going to get hot if he wants to chase down this coveted batting title. He's got to find a way to not chase the numbers and trust the process each time he steps in the box. Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, he's just off the league leading the batting race. He's in the top 5 in that category, but he is out in front in home runs and ribbies, so we'll see if he can make a push for the Triple Crown.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Grounded up the first base, and that is off the first base bag. And they'll recover and get an out on the play. My goodness. So that'll bring up Josh Bell, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Robles at third. Garcia is over at second with 1 down in the inning. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third, so the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Bureau, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you can throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
plate now, Kevin Light, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
The 1-2.
Ball.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around in the inning. Eric Hosmer to
Leading up.
Play ball. 3.
Leading off to the net. The first baseman. Joy.
and now a pitch on the way.
No.
Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. And the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 one more time. Grounded back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
The pitcher, Jason Bush, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now a ball lined to the left side. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
1-2 to the Nationals pitcher.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Jason Bush is sent packing for route number 2 in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Victor Robles is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
2-0 to the Nationals center fielder. Fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Garcia. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the...
Play ball 3.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting.
1 away now in the Washington third. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up of the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Now batting.
In now, Daniel Flores. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Popped him up. Anderson has room in foul territory. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Kevin Light. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball line hard towards short, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out. Standing in, Steve Doyne. First delivery to him on the way. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Fouled off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Popped him up. Jang shading to his right. 2 gone.
Up next for the Nationals.
Stepping into the box, Arturo Piedra. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. Good breaking ball there. Piedra is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. Line drive base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Jason Bush is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Ready to go in the bottom of the. Number 36 takes the mound.
Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 36.
First pitch on its way. Victor Robles is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Skied into straightaway right. Mazara's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more. Garcia, 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. Standing in, Francisco Lindor. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. You find yourself...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So striding forward now, number 4. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop, number 4.
Play ball. 3.
Josh Bell the next to hit. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Bell.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Number 55 goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. He's set. Here it comes. Daniel Flores is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to 3rd, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Stepping up now, Kevin Light. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
1-0.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Line but speared on a hop. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is... Michael Conforto is going to come off the... Brad Field will come on out of the bullpen. He'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. He's set and the pitch. Steve Doyne stands in as he looks at ball one here. The 1-0 misses for the second ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Rutherford is there, and he has it for the first out. Into the box now, Arturo Piedra. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Now the 0-1.
No.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Field is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high-velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And he takes ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 13 home runs and 41 RBIs. 1-1 the count now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
3-1 to him now.
1 strike.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Swung on and chopped up the middle, reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Robbie Ortiz will come on.
Now pitching for
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Aubrey Bush has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
now playing shortstop.
Now the pitch. Victor Robles is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Russell Pyle is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Number 2. Pyle.
To the plate now, Garcia, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And that misses. 1-1.
Playing 11.
Good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. In tight. Awfully tight. 2-0 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Two balls and two strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. Runner at first here, one man out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count, you send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly to second for one. On to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both. Now batting, number 55. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. A dive, but he's back. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The 1-1. Runners off for second, and it's fouled away. Ball 2. 2 out with the man at first. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. At the plate. Number 43 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 43.
First pitch on its way. Daniel Flores is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Fouled off. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. High in the air out to center field. Rutherford is right there, one down. Ready for another shot now. Kevin Light. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Hit hard to the right. Foul. One out, nobody on. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Steve Doyne swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Last strike now for the Nats. And it's fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Into the box, Steve Kuiper will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 31.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Mets have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. 4-2 the final score tonight. The New York Mets jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, Brad Field won his first game of the season, leading the Mets past the Nationals 4-2. As of today, the Mets are in second place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Nationals are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The Braves pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 5-1. They stayed hot with their 10th in a row. At the start of the day, the Braves are in last place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Marlins are 4th in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Astros totaled 13 hits as a team as they knocked out the Fightin' Phils 9-3. Entering the day's action, the Phillies sit in 3rd place in the National League East division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Astros are atop the American League West, a sizable 7 games ahead of second. Billy McKinney had 2 long balls and 4 driven in as the Reds pushed past the Dodgers 5-2. Heading into the day, the Reds are in 4th place in the NL Central. They're 15.5 games out of first, while the Dodgers sit in 3rd place in the National League West division. They trail by 8.5 games. The Chicago Cubs launched 3 home runs as they stomped the Brewers 9-2. As of right now, the Brewers sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division, 9.5 games behind first. And the Cubs are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Cardinals allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they plundered the Pirates 7-0. As of today, the Pirates sit in 2nd place in the National League Central, but they currently lead the NL wildcard race, while the Cardinals are atop the division. They have a small 1.5 advantage over second. The Rockies grabbed 13 hits in the game as they dismantled the Giants 6-0. At the start of the day, the Rockies are leading the National League West. They have a small 1.5 advantage over second. And the Giants are 4th in the division. They're 16.5 games out of first. The Diamondbacks totaled 13 hits as a team as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 6-2. Heading into the day, the Padres sit in last place in the National League West division. They're 19.5 games out of first, while the Diamondbacks are 2nd in the division, but they currently hold a spot in the NL wildcard race. The New York Yankees put up 16 hits on the day as they got the extra inning victory over the Blue Jays 9-7. Entering the day's action, the Blue Jays are leading the American League East. They are enjoying a 5.5 game advantage. And the Yankees are 2nd in the division, 5.5 back. Tyler O'Neill was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs as the Rays claim victory over the Orioles 3-2. As of today, the Orioles sit in 2nd place in the American League East division, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the American League wild card, while the Rays are at the bottom of the division, 20 games out of first. Brian Flynn got his 3rd win this season as Kansas City disposed of the Chi Sox 3-2. At the start of the day, the White Sox are in 4th place in the AL Central, 13 games out, and the Royals are 2nd in the division, 10.5 back. The Twins' first baseman, number 35, drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs as the Twins downed the Tribe 15-5. In the standings, the Indians sit in 1st place in the American League Central Division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second. And the Twins are 3rd in the division, 12.5 games back. The Boston Red Sox got 11 hits overall as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County, 6-3. As of right now, the Angels are in 4th place in the AL West, 14.5 out of first, while the Red Sox sit in 4th place in the American League East Division, 12 games behind first place. The Oakland Athletics got 12 hits in this one as they sank the Mariners 9-1. Entering the day's action, the Mariners sit in last place in the American League West Division, 16 games out of first, while the Athletics are 2nd in the division. They're 7 games back. The Rangers continued to beat teams now with 11 straight victories as they defeated the visiting Tigers 3-2. Heading into the day, the Rangers are in 3rd place in the AL West, 11 games out of first. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today.